Hello, I'm Jane, and it's Thursday, and I decided to share more of researches about health. So I'm a researcher by profession, and I'd like to help and educate people when it comes to health. That's my mission, and I'd like to start with um, our problem, especially when it comes to health. So I researched about it and um, what's the top causes of death or mortality here in the Philippines, and data showed this to me. So the number one cause of mortality is ischemic heart disease, right? Neoplasm. So basically, it's related to heart. Neoplasm is cancer. Cerebrovascular disease is more of aneurysm and blood clots sa brain. Pneumonia. Fourth, diabetes mellitus or diabetes, right? So hypertensive diseases, so yung pagtaas na mga ng um, ng ating blood pressure. Okay, and chronic lower respiratory disease, respiratory tuberculosis, which is transferable, other heart diseases, and so on and so forth. So basically, related to heart, cardiovascular disease, and cancer, and diabetes. So, and also check the data in World Health Organization. So, the data was the latest was 2021, and of course with that mataas yung cases ng COVID-19, pero number one still no ischemic heart disease. So parang basically na-represent lang ng Philippines yung the same data. So stroke third, same. The cardio or neurovascular disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, more related sa lungs, lower respiratory infections, and so on and so forth, related to lungs and brains and diabetes. And ninth is kidney diseases. So it's Philippines is kinda normal normal related to the world's population of cause of death, right? So, and yeah, diba, showing this the data, I mean I could send the link, send the sources. So how could we address, because experiencing these things on a micro level, like family level, of course it highly affects our finances, meaning so the third world countries just like the Philippines, yung system of healthcare is not really, I mean, incomparable to those first world countries like Canada, like US, like Australia, like other first world countries in the Europe. So and we experience that a lot here, na grabe yung yung support sobrang liit when it comes to healthcare or yung mga financial support sa ating mga family members. And that is why for me it's very crucial to prevent somehow, or kasi pag prevent na, I mean pag cure na, it's more of undergoing medications and all of that. So basically prevention when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to the things that we should do in order for us to not experience that kind of things, right? So, and it affects again our quality of life, especially finance, and basically for others it exhausts their savings, and other families have insurances pero hindi siya ganun kauso, especially here in the Philippines. So solution, so presenting you this, I mean okay lang magka-problema, I mean okay lang na knowing these problems, pero dun tayo sa solution part eh. We don't want to to be stuck in that situation na wala tayong gagawin. So, solution is this. I researched about this and I encountered this American scientist. His name is Dr. Linus Pauling. He has 2 Nobel Prizes in the US when it comes to chemistry. Chemistry because that is his line of work and his line of expertise. And he said nearly all disease can be traced to a nutritional deficiency. So maybe a lot of people already know this concept, especially when you're a person na may undergrad ng biology, chemistry, and science-related fields. Pero for others, like medyo sa teaching, maybe hindi, or maybe engineering, maybe hindi. Pero this is the reality. And science is very exacting. It's exact. Okay, so, and with this, since I already mentioned a lot of diseases and top costs of mortality or diseases here in the Philippines and worldwide, so ang kailangan lang pala natin is to supply our body efficient or enough micronutrients. And basically, 'di ba, na no-brainer, galing siya sa food. It's just that nowadays it's gone are the days na wala tayong makain just because wala tayong sources of food. Actually, we're bombarded with a lot of food nowadays. Kanto per kanto dito sa Makati, meron ng mga fast food, 'di ba? Marami na tayong mga choices. And I really believe na hindi problema ang source of food nowadays kasi it's really present. It's just that because of those processes it undergone through processing or manufacturing, heavily on preservatives na tayo, heavily on processed food na talaga tayo. Hindi na siya yung parang fresh na fresh from the backyard to our plates and to our stomach. Hindi na ganun yung lifestyle, and that means dun pa lang sa scenario na yon, 'di ba? Medyo may kulang na tayo sa sa micronutrient supply. So, and so maswerte yung mga nasa province, although I don't also believe na porke nasa province tayo ay safe na tayo with these diseases, na free na tayo from cancer, free na tayo from diabetes, free na tayo from stroke and hypertensive. Kasi a lot of people in the province, when we talk about or you ask question if ano yung kasakit nila, same thing, right? May cancer pa rin sila, may diabetes pa rin sila. So what's the difference between these things, between the locations, right? And I attributed, thinking about it, here in Metro Manila, we're very exposed to pollution. Whether we like it or not, we inhale smoke. We inhale smog, right? Basically. And a lot of people here in Metro Manila are in work at home hybrid setup. So meaning the whole day nakaupo lang sila or nakastay lang sila sa bahay, which is cost efficient, 'di ba? Wala tayong transportation, wala tayong additional na cost for food. It's just that our body doesn't move. And basically, since wala na tayong time to prepare food, we order from online, which is most likely fast food. Yeah. Okay. And apart from that, stress. So speaking of work from home, since halos lahat ng mga opportunities are available night shift because we're connected to companies in the US and other parts of the world. So nako-compromise din yung body clock natin, yung the way we naturally tulog tayo in the evening, gising tayo sa morning. So all of those compromises sa stress, sa pollution, sa sedentary lifestyle, it really exhausts a lot of micronutrients from our body. And that means, kaya eventually, 'di ba, nowadays 30 years old, hindi na bago yung cancer, or parang naging normal na sa atin na 30s pa lang may high blood na. 30s pa lang may CKD na. 30s pa lang may diabetes na. And it's really sad to think about it na it's being normalized by a lot of people nowadays. So, on the other hand, on the other part of the Philippines, province naman, siguro heavily on stress. Stress because of workload. Stress because of all the problems na nakikita nila sa social media, especially nowadays na grabe yung Pilipinas, hindi na natin maintindihan, right? It causes a lot of internal pressure or stress. Yon, stresses. So kaya somehow nagkaka-develop din talaga ng mga ganong klaseng diseases kahit na nasa province, thinking na readily available naman yung mga gulay, yung prutas, right? Pero same thing, yun pa din yung mga concerns ng mga tao. So, and sa solution na part, we have this a lot of bodies of knowledge na available online, right? Kumain ng healthy, yung iba meal prep just because they have all the resources and medyo limited yung time nila. Mas efficient if they do that thing, diba? Na hindi sila mag-prepare ng food kasi nga may pambili naman. So, maswerte yung ibang tao na ganon. So, with this, number one, to really help ourselves. Kasi definitely, it's us. It's ourselves, it's about our family na healthy still, or ma-conserve natin yung health natin. So number one is naniniwala pa rin naman ako sa lifestyle. Kumbaga, you eat healthy, less carbs, less processed food, exercise, move at least 2 times a day, 3 times a day. And third or fourth thing, I believe kailangan natin ng supplements. It's just that when it comes to supplementation, there are a lot of information na makukuha natin from the internet. Pero I believe in science and I believe in peer-reviewed publications. I believe if you understand these things, like such as biology, chemistry within our body, physiology, hindi natin kailangan ng sobrang, alam mo yun, parang mga expert opinions na babayaran pa natin. So, yun, if you'd like a recommendation of a brand, just DM me or comment to this link or this video recommendation, so that I could send you or I could recommend you a very good brand from the US, It's pharma grade, and it basically has a lot of experiments and peer-reviewed publications certifying or vouching for the efficacy and potency of the products. At the same time, it has patents, right? So I could also share with you links of those things. So I think that's all for me for today. It's Thursday, and I hope everyone's being productive in their respective fields, and I'll see you next time. Bye!